Authentic, that was my knee. We ain't that. All right, so as you guys know, I'm all about being authentic around here. I'm gonna plug this in. Up as you are sometimes. Woo! Know your worth no matter what you look like, okay? So I did want to. I'm trying to keep the videos a little light, a little shorter today. I just finished a moon. Good lord, a full moon tarot reading right before this. Literally, the cards are still sitting here, and I was like, I didn't do day 3 because yesterday was just like I've been doing this cleanse, so I've been like I feel very energetic, but at the same time, I feel very tired because it's helping me to purge some things that have been needing to be purged. Oh man, I gave myself a little facial. Looks like I left a little. All right, anyway, be authentic. Know your worth even with the eye boogies. No, no. So today's video is definitely about knowing your worth no matter what and kind of people pleasing, kind of piggybacking off of one of our other videos. Man, so many times I have found myself feeling like, well, I didn't go to school for this, or she's been doing it longer, or well, they have more of a following, and I will humble myself way, 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 way too much, or oh, I don't know, because this is my first time doing it, so I will forget that yeah, it's your first time doing this in a professional sense, but you've low key been doing this forever, or it just comes naturally to you. Sure, she had to go to school to learn that, but for you, it's just easy. It's just easier. And that's okay. That's a gift. That's a talent. That's for you. That's not you saying that you're better than anybody. That's not, you haven't said anything. It's other people or your fear of making other people feel that way. So I've had to definitely overcome that. So I just want to chat to you guys about that today, just in case you're like, what does this mean? This message that I've read today, and overcoming just that right there, feeling like you're less than, or feeling like you can't do something because you didn't go to school, or because someone else does it better or had done it first, or I don't want them to think I'm copying this person when really you're the person who actually told that person, and that person just had the money so they did it first, or anything like that, right? We want to make sure that we are acknowledging that we are good enough, you are good enough, that don't need you don't need the world to accomplish everything. Sometimes you can start right where you are. Sometimes you can start and then add to. Like these videos and these messages are probably going to be changed out numerous of times. This is just my first go around, and I've decided that I'm going to do it how I do it. When I show up is how I'm going to show up, and I'm not going to put myself in a space of I need to be perfect, because at the end of the day, perfection isn't anything. You can have everything right, do everything right, say everything right, look the part, and still not get selected, right? You can get overlooked for a job, you can get overlooked in a relationship. So being perfect doesn't matter. Know your worth. And I know that what I have to say is valuable, and that's all that matters. Who is meant to receive the information will receive it. If it's not for you to receive, then you'll see this video and you'll go, that girl's nuts, I want my $5 back. um, right? So, knowing your worth really is about standing in your confidence even when everyone around you may not see it. They don't see it, they don't acknowledge it, they don't recognize it. I know I was in a space last year where I was around people who I had certain skills and they had certain skills. I thought that they were great. I never didn't think they weren't great. But I thought, if we just tweak this, it could be better. They thought, who is she to tell us this, right? Now, you could say, well, they knew their worth and they didn't need you. Or you could say, well, Cody, number one, they didn't ask. And if they didn't ask for you to do it, then maybe you shouldn't have offered. Because just that in itself is not going to get you the results you want. That's a start, okay? But knowing my worth enough to step away from that situation, not allowing it to hurt or make me feel less than, or like, oh, no one needs me. And they just felt like, nope, letting that go and just literally saying, you know what? I offered this. I was willing to do this. They did not value it. They did not see the worth. They did not see how it could help them. or they did and they imitated it on the ways that in the ways that they know how to imitate it, right? Okay. I let them have that and I stepped away. Whereas before, the people pleaser in me, deep, deep down in my toenails now, that person would, back then in the day, I would quite literally find any and every reason to make you see my value. It is not my job. It is not your job. It is not your job. It is not my job to make anyone see your value, to see that you are worthy, to see that, oh, what I have, this is amazing. You want it. No. If I offer it to you, I try to sell it to you the first time you decide that it is not worth it. Another example, I do massages. And I know my worth. And I've loved that I know my worth in that now. Because there are times where most of my clients get off the table and they go, I've never had a session like that. And in my mind, I mean, who's not doing sessions like this? Well, I've never had one like this either. So there's a good chance that you're right, that I'm different. And it's okay for me to be different. It's okay for me to be like happy that I am different and not toot your horn, but you know, a little bit. But charging your worth in that and not allowing people to pay you pennies. Not allowing people, I've had people go, that's how much? Oh, that's way too much. And I've had someone go, that's it? You know, one person's like, oh, I would never pay that. And then another one's like, girl, here you go. And here's a tip. I'm going to be back next month. You know? So knowing your worth and standing on that and setting boundaries within, that really goes a long way. It's going to help your confidence. It's going to help you to show up in spaces more confident. It's going to help you show up in spaces prepared. It's going to make you show up even when you're not prepared. It's going to be like this air of confidence that it gives you to where you know what you're talking about. You know that it's valuable information. And if no one wants to hear that the aliens are attacking, and you're like, okay, and you walk on outside and go, all right, that's what they said. That's what I'm going to say too. They don't believe me. They don't have to. I believe me. You know, you're going to definitely, I think I said this in yesterday's video, really standing on it and setting those boundaries and being firm within yourself is really going to change how you show up for you. The things that you allow, relationships, like, oh my God, what I have been in terrible relationships with people, and I'm like, I should have left a long time ago. And I knew when I should have left because I said then I should leave, but I was like, well, that's a self-worth thing. That in itself is a self-worth thing. And I can't wait for us to get to the 12-month life coaching program because that is going to really dive deeper into what it looks like to have worthiness of yourself and to value yourself and set healthy boundaries and really know your personality type. That way you can say, hey, I'm repeating a pattern here. I don't want to repeat this pattern. I want to step away from this because it's not serving me. It's not doing me any justice. So today's story time, I just want to say definitely allow yourself to grow, allow yourself to heal, allow yourself to be in a space where you are seen, heard, and valued. Um, Humble yourself sometimes, but not necessarily humbling, more like allow humans to be humans. And you are human too, right? So allow everyone to show up how they want to show up. However they are, allow them. But once they show you who they are, you adjust. That doesn't mean that you have to match their energy. That doesn't mean that you have to be mean. It just means that if you're a really nice person, you're around people who are very pessimistic, remove yourself. If you cannot remove yourself, don't sit there and try to communicate with someone who doesn't understand that flowers flowers attract bees and shit attract explain yourself. Over explaining is not it. Your self-worth, your value, you know what you said, you stand on that. You say it the once, you say it the twice, that third time, that's on them to tape record it. That's not your business. Okay, I'm not telling you to be a dick. I'm just telling you straight up. That is something that I had to learn, to not to stop selling myself and overselling myself and overcompensating for other people. It's not your job. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video today. I hope that you guys are doing good with your affirmations and that you're saying them. I can't wait to see your comments in the chat on Skool, and I can't wait to drop the rest of these programs and really get interactive with you guys even more. I did turn off the comments on these videos mainly because I want to make sure that our conversations are happening in the Skool app. And right now, I haven't learned quite how to integrate them that way. So, thank you so much. If you're not following me on social media, feel free to. I am Cody Brianna on all platforms for the most part, or you can find us at Serenity's Place.